Hey everyone, Nigel here again with another video for you. Today I want to do two things. I just want to show you this jig I've made. As you know, I've been on this Dora thing and have been talking about the spacing and these rail cars being wrong with their axle spacing and stuff. This is the 144th scale saw, and this is the 72nd scale one here from Hobby Boss, and the Hobby Boss ones comes with a separate hub bearing, as you can see there. So as you know, I need to change the spacing of the wheels. These need to be chopped in half and then brought in. This one needs to be brought out to stretch it out a bit. If you're being really fussy like I am, this is what you do. If you didn't, then I think at a minimum you should do is just chop this in half and remove some of the material. Because it's two rail cars with 5 axles, 10 axles would never go around a corner. So I made this jig up which basically holds the spindles in place. It's difficult because it's quite shiny, the light does reflect off it, but basically it'll hold the spindles in place, and then there's a back fence for the top edge to go up against. There's a groove in here because the springs on the Hobby Boss part want to sit into the surface. These 3 holes here at the top are for the standard 1/44th scale, so I can do is clip those in there like that, and then they're held in place so I can cut them up within a situ. Once I get the slits in here and I know where the slits need to be, then I can cut them up easily with a razor saw. These holes here are for these parts once they're cut up, to move them in together again. And then when I need to take it out, it's quite good actually, because you've got these pins on the back that just go and wedge in there and hold it in place. So yeah, you can see those pins, they kind of wedge in those holes and hold it in place. And then this one here, this is the Hobby Boss one. Basically you'll push this up against the back fence, and then you can see these need to be moved apart, sorry. So I'm going to be slicing these and stretching them out, possibly. And then the bearing carrier just goes into that hole. Try and do this so you can see what I'm doing. The bearing carrier goes into that hole, and then you just pop it in and it all lines up. So even if I don't do any mods, it would be good to make sure that those bearing carriers are straight and true. Yeah, so there we go. So once it's all marked out and got some slits in it, I'll be able to cut them up and do some work. I'll definitely do this one because it's such low value, and you know, if it all goes wrong, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But the Hobby Boss one, I don't know, is it worth doing? Certainly worth bringing those rail cars together. If you saw my corrections video, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, go and have a look. It's I think it's quite interesting. So there we go. The other reason for this video is, I don't know if anybody's noticed, I've got a new camera. I've got the Logitech C920 HD from Amazon on offer at £35. So to me the screen looks different. I think the HD is probably a lot better. But what I don't like is this. It doesn't seem to be doing it now, but it kind of, I don't know, maybe they learn, but it kind of keeps focusing in and out, but then it's not doing it now. If I bring this up and then go back down, oh no, it seems to be okay. So yeah, this is the second video I've done. The first one I was asking you guys how I could actually physically turn it around, because I had my hands coming in from the top. I didn't like that, and yeah, turn the camera over. Yeah. Old age comes to us all, okay? You'll be old one day and you'll be doing the same sort of stupid things that I do. One of the funniest things I ever saw was a woman, when mobile phones first came out, she had her daughter's telephone number written on a slip of paper and sellotaped to the back of her mobile phone. There you go. I thought that was amazing. And just before I go, this is the 35th scale monster. So here's your 72nd scale. Yeah, and here's your 35th scale. So again, it's incorrect with the 10 axles, but my God, look at the size of it. And I've drawn it up, and I'm going to make a jig for this one as well now. So I can, upside down, so I can chop this one up the same if I need to, if I want to, if I'm mad enough, if I can be bothered, if I'm stupid enough, if I've got enough life left. So there we go, guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Please give me any comments about the camera setup. I'm one of those people who likes to be told what to do rather than look it all up online, because 9 times out of 10, guys, I don't understand the bloody terminology they use anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing your tips and comments about my camera setup. Bye for now.